my channel. It has been a minute. I know, it's been a while, and I'm super excited to be filming today. I miss filming for you guys. But yeah, I decided to take a step back off of a lot of stuff. Boutique, YouTube, just anything that did not have to do with the Black Lives Matter movement that has been going on. It is still going on and will continue to go on until there's change in our nation. I just felt like there were more important issues that needed to be addressed and our attention needed to be there, and I did not want to add to the distractions that our world is continuously throwing in front of us and distracting us from something that really truly matters to our world, to our city, to our state, to our community, and to our children that are growing up right now. So I just didn't want to add to that distraction, so that's why I took a break off of YouTube, and I wanted you guys to focus on that. And I love to see all the people, all the influencers, all the celebrities that are truly stopping what they do to be sure to help their audience pay attention to what's going on. So I'll be sure to leave some resources down below for petitions for you guys to sign, places where you can donate, all that stuff. Just really keep your eyes open, guys. There's a lot going on. History's in the making. Just be nice. You know, if it's not adding positivity to this positive change that everyone is trying to do, then there's really not much to be said if it's not gonna add to that, if that makes sense. Yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just do my everyday summer glow type of makeup look. Super easy, super fast, and then show you guys my perfect green smoothie that I've been making. Super healthy, and that's what we all need right now, is to put good things into our body. Just stay safe, be nice, use your words for positivity only right now. That's all we need. But yeah, hang out with me. Like I said, thank you guys so much, and let's get started. So we're just gonna go in with our brows first. I've been using this e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. I get it from Target for only like $5. So I'm like, yes, come through. I use the color Taupe. All I do is I underline my brows. Just underline them like this, and then I will do very lightly at the top. Then I'll just fill in the sparse areas. And sometimes, like on the weekends, if I'm like taking my time to get ready and all of that fun stuff, I will go in with a brow powder, and that's what I'll use to kind of give it a little bit more dimension. But whenever it's my everyday during the week, nothing crazy, just trying to make myself look put together, I just use a pencil. I just find that that's the easiest, fastest way to get my brows done. So you can kind of see the difference. I'm just gonna do the other side. And my brows are done. So before I get started on my face, I wanted to let you guys know that I have been doing this new thing with my moisturizer slash SPF in the morning time. So I just wanted to share with you guys what I've been doing. So I just take my Aveeno daytime moisturizer slash SPF, what I do every day. I give myself 2 pumps of that, and then I've been mixing this Wander Beauty Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil. I have been mixing this with 2 little droplets of this, and then with my SPF, and I'll mix them together, and of course I'll get my neck and I go up into my face, and that's what I've been doing for SPF every morning for the past week or so, and my skin has just been looking healthy and luminescent. I've had this for a while and I just didn't know what to do with it, because I was like, illuminating face oil, like this isn't for nighttime, because you can see that there's like a shimmer in it, and I was like, this wouldn't be for like a nighttime routine. So I just wasn't sure what to do with it. One day I decided to just put it in my moisturizer, and I thought it was gonna make my face look really, really dewy, really oily, but it looks really good, especially once you start putting like all the powders on your face and stuff. It doesn't look oily at all, so it just makes it look very healthy. So yeah, so that's what I've been using. I got this probably in a BoxyCharm most likely, because I know I did not buy this, because I wouldn't buy an illuminating face oil because I don't know what that is. So yeah, so I got it from a BoxyCharm. I love it, it's super cool. So that's what I've been doing to my face before in the morning time with my SPF. So I thought I'd share with you guys. But what I do first when it comes to my face makeup, here's my concealer that I use every single day. Anyways, so I've been using my concealer first every single day. I just feel like it gives more of a natural feel, natural look to your face makeup. Found it. This Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser has always come through, especially for the everyday type of look and feel that I try to go for every day during the week when I'm just here at home cleaning and doing stuff around the house, and I just want to make myself a look put together. Anywho, so I go in with this age rewind and I'm just going to put it on the sides of my nose. Then of course under my eyes, because I need an age rewind under there. And then same thing. So I just always do the sides of my nose to go ahead and give it that natural contour, nose contour. And I get pretty red like around my mouth, so I put it around there as well. And then
I look cute like this.
And I'm ready to go in with foundation. So,
no.
Just kidding. I'm going to blend it out first. So I take my damp beauty blender and I'm just going to blend all of this out. So now that this is nice and blended out, I'm going in with the LA Girl HD coverage. I talked about this foundation in my last video. It's super, super, super affordable. I just put one pump and I'm focusing on my cheeks because that's what really needs the most coverage, on the outside of my cheeks like this, and then on my forehead, on the outside parts of my face. Foundation's super illuminating and it just, that perfect summertime everyday look, and that's what we're going for. So this foundation is perfect and it's so affordable. I get mine from HEB. So anyway, so I'm just focusing on the outer parts of my face and then coming in. So that way it's not so cakey, like where you put that concealer. It just comes in nicely. I made myself a green smoothie. This is the green smoothie that I've been making for the past while, and I love it. It's my go-to. It has minimal ingredients, so it's perfect, and I'll share that at the end of this video. Okay, so as you can see, you can still kind of see through this foundation just a little bit. You can kind of see my scars that I have on my face just a little bit, which is fine, just because this is like an everyday routine. I'm not trying to completely cover them up. I really want my skin to be more on the natural side, and plus with the powders and stuff that I'm about to put over, it usually covers it up a little bit more. An everyday type of makeup routine really isn't gonna be full coverage. It just kind of covers up a little bit, opens up your eyes a little bit more, all that fun stuff. It just makes you look a little bit more presentable. I'm taking this Morphe translucent powder and I'm just dipping my beauty blender in there, and I am just going back and forth under my eyes and my nose just to set that concealer that I put. Doesn't take long at all. This routine literally only takes me like, I want to say like 10-15 minutes tops whenever I'm just in a hurry just trying to get makeup on my face. So I do that, and then what I'll do is I'll just kind of go a little bit over my rest of my face just to get it ready for the bronzer that I'm about to put on. It just locks in that foundation a little bit more. I don't contour my face, I kind of just give myself a little bit more of a natural contour with my bronzer. I'm just taking this Pretty Vulgar bronzer that I had gotten in one of my BoxyCharms. Taking this E34 brush and I'm just dipping it in there. It's just a fluffy, bigger bronzer brush, and I am just going to start right here because this is where you want it the darkest. Very light hand, and then you're going to start moving slowly inwards like so. And then you'll just move up. I'm just giving myself a quick sun-kissed glow, just a little bit of color. I actually saw this video the other day on TikTok. It was actually Nikki Tutorials, and she was talking about how to do your nose contour. I'm gonna have to try it out. Okay, so basically what she said to do was to cover your nose in bronzer. And so that right there, I'm just like, excuse me? Like, I cannot cover my nose in bronzer. What if it just does not work for me? Anyways, so I'm gonna try it out and see what happens. Alrighty, okay, so I'm about to attempt this. So bronzer, she literally said bronzer like all over the nose. Like this. Remember that I had already put concealer on the sides of my nose, so hopefully hopefully that helped. Okay, so bronzer all over my nose like she said. Okay, and then she said to take a dry beauty blender, and then she said to take a powder foundation, translucent powder type of thing. Anyways, and she said just to put it on your dry sponge, and then she said to just kind of carve out your nose like so. So that's what I'm going to do. And then she said, of course, the closer you get to these two lines, of course, is however small you want your nose to appear. So let me see. I don't want to do it too snatched. Okay, so like that. And then, of course, the center line. Oh gosh. Okay, so I have that. And obviously brush it away. So we'll see how this turns out. My coffee, I am completely convinced that I make the best coffee. If you guys have not already seen my everyday healthy coffee recipe, definitely go check that out. I'll put it down below. So good, healthier than if you were just have a coffee and creamer. So definitely check that out if you have not. The only difference from that video and what I do now is I add a little bit of maca powder in here. So good. Okay, now I'm gonna wipe it off. Ooh. Okay, this is making me nervous. Okay. Oh, it actually looks pretty good. You just have to make sure you blend it out. Blend out all that powder. And then I'll just do what I usually do with my nose contour, just. What do you guys think? Can you even see a difference? Does my nose look snatched? Cute, I like it. I'll do it, especially whenever I'm trying to get my nose super snatched. I'll for sure do that. It looks really good. It is. Oh, I like it. Okay, okay. New way to contour my nose. I'm always down to try new techniques. Okay, so now that I'm done with my foundation, concealer, and all those powders, I'm just gonna go in with a blush just to give me a little bit more of a sun-kissed summertime vibes, summer feels, you know what I'm saying? Anywho, I'm taking this Alamar Cosmetics Colorette Blush Trio. I've been using this for a while, and like for the summertime, like right now, I take these orangey shades. I take a fan brush, and I'll just take it in both, just to give me that summer look, and I just do it at the top. Not exactly where like a highlight would go, just a little lower, just like that. And then I'll also take it up to my forehead just a little bit, and then a little bit over my nose. With the light hand. I'll just go back in with my bronzer brush and kind of blend those two together. If you wanted to add a highlighter, you totally could. I know some people don't like to do it in the summertime just because it's so hot outside and you kind of already naturally get that sweaty look that everyone wants. Just kidding, but really, so I know some people don't go for a highlight in the summertime, but if you want to, I know my son was in this. I know he was in this because this does not just naturally happen. My gosh, Joy and David. It's okay, still usable. It's fine, everything's fine, we're fine. Anywho, you take your
busted up
highlighter and you take this brush, the M501, and you're just gonna do it right at the top of your cheek. And this highlighter was, I should say, it's a confetti highlighter. So it has different shades. There's like darker ones, lighter ones. As you guys can see, it used to be really pretty. But now she's a hot mess that has to be handled with care. So I do have lash extensions because I won refills, like free refills for a year. So 12 refills for a year from my friend's giveaway, which is absolutely amazing. I always wanted lash extensions, but obviously the price, it's just very steep. It's just something they have to keep up with. And so I just never got them until the fact that I won the giveaway. I was like, it was meant to be. So I got them and I love them. They make getting ready so much easier, especially whenever you would put falsies on, you just kind of skip that step and it's just such a good feeling. I love it. I grabbed any little brush. An angled brush seems to be a little easier, seems to work a little better for me. Anyways, and you take a white highlighter. So this one is the Madison Miller highlighter in Moon Dance. It's just a white highlighter and I just take it in there and I will put it in my inner corner. This just makes my eyes pop. I love the way it looks. So I just take a fluffier brush, take that same bronzer that I put on my face, and I'm just going to swipe it over my eyelids. And then I'll come down and put it a little bit under my eyes. Alrighty, and then if I have time, then I'll put eyeliner, but if I'm short on time, it's nothing. This is like an add-on to my makeup. If I have time, I'll do this, but I don't always. Since we're here, I'll just show you guys what I do. I just do the outer right there. See if you can see the difference between my eyes. This one's a lot bigger. It gives you a little bit more of a cat eye look. That is almost done. All we have to do now is put the bottom mascara. And I always reach for my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black mascara, the best ever. And then I just really focus on the outer where I put that eyeliner. And then I'll just touch a little bit on the inner corner. I'm just gonna set my face. The best lip pencils, by the way. I love the ColourPop lip pencils. I'm going in with the shade Curvy, and I'm just lining it. It's just a nice neutral nude shade. And I did put chapstick like before I started my makeup, so it makes putting on a lip liner so much easier. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This is just my everyday. The lashes definitely help that they're already done for me. So now I'm about to show you guys how I make the perfect green smoothie. Alrighty loves, so you are going to take this unfocused milk, almond milk. This is my absolute favorite almond milk. It only has 3 ingredients. I will never go back to regular almond milk. You're then gonna take about 2 to 3 handfuls of spinach, or you can do the spinach and kale, whatever you want. But right now I am just doing spinach. You're going to blend all of that together. Try and make it as smooth as possible. I try to blend the spinach and stuff before I add in any fruit, so that way you don't taste any of the parts of spinach. I'm now gonna go in with an orange. These are like the smaller oranges. I usually do 1 orange per person that's gonna be having some of the smoothie, so it's only me, so it's only 1 orange. So I peel it and I put all the slices into the blender, and now I'll mix the spinach, almond milk, and orange together and make that as smooth as possible. And Joanne thinks this is hilarious, but did a banana fall? I was gonna take that out, but Julian just thinks it's so funny, so I'm leaving it in there. So I'm throwing that whole banana into the blender. Same thing with this. If it's just me, it's only 1 banana, but say it's Martin and I, then it'll be 2 bananas, and so on and so forth. So 1 whole banana into the blender, mix that up, and then I'm gonna take these frozen pineapple chunks. I'm just gonna put a few pieces of this into the blender. This is to substitute ice. Instead of just throwing ice in your smoothie, I like to do some type of frozen fruit. You always want to throw either ice or this frozen fruit like I'm doing. If not, you're going to have a room temperature smoothie, and that's not what smoothies are about. You want your smoothie to be nice and cold and refreshing, so that's what this frozen fruit is going to do for your smoothie. Make it nice and cold, but also add that vitamin C and that pineapple flavor to your smoothie. So once you have all that blended up, you will have a nice green smoothie. It's gonna be so good. You're not even gonna taste the spinach. And this smoothie is just full of vitamin C, super healthy for you. It's a great way to start your day, but it only has 5 ingredients, so give it a try, guys, and I hope you love it. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. If you got this far, I truly appreciate it, and keep an eye out for the next video. I'll see you guys then. Bye, guys.